Okay, we are live and ready to go. Sorry if my cat's meowing in the background today. He just wants some attention today. But hello, internet. We are back. Just streamed yesterday, had a really good stream, and I've been excited to jump back into it. So I'm just starting it early today, and we're hopping in. I'm gonna get some streaming done because I got some stuff to do later today. And I just wanted to get a stream out and continue with what we were doing. So I'm gonna hop in. Hi there. Hi Ollie. What's going on? I don't know what he wants. He wants some attention, I think. But anyways, sorry, I just had to minimize. But yeah, we're gonna hop back in and start going with the stream. So we are back. Make sure to feed the puppies. There we go. And today I think is going to be a redstone day. So I do want to get the villagers going again. I do want to make some bridges to just kind of make it easier to get over to the village. Nothing too crazy yet. I'm going to put more detail into it probably a little bit later today. But let me start off by doing just a cheap little bridge out of deep slate across here. Just so we have a way to get villagers to this island if we need to. And then I will go from there. I do need to stand over in the village a little bit just to allow villagers to breed, because we did feed them a bunch of bread last time. And there is a way to make an automatic wheat farm. I've tried making them in the past and I've had, you know, mixed success. I've made one on a server I was on for a while, and that one seemed to work fine, but then I tried to make one more recently and it just didn't work for some reason. So I'm just gonna ignore that for now and just focus on collecting wheat from either other villages or just my little wheat farm I have beside the house. And yeah, so let me, give me kind of a pain here, but bear with me. So it's making like a cheap little staircase, nothing crazy. Like I said, later in the stream I might start making bridges depending on, you know, where we're at, but just as a means to get to the village a little bit easier, I'm just going to do this. And that's good. The good thing too is like the village is up high, so I can just like put villagers in boats and just like fly down or row down, I guess, to the water level. But anyways, I'm going to come over here and great. So 2 villagers did spawn in, which is good. I do sort of want to safeten this up a little bit. I feel like, you know, having the beds here is fine, but just as like a extra precaution, I do kind of want to make some walls here, just so that if any kind of zombies or spiders or something show up, they at least have some kind of protection. I don't know if you can hear the cat in the background. He's losing his mind. Oh, actually, you know what? This is not correct. My bad. Oh. There we go. 2, 3. There we go, that's better. I guess this can be where the entrance is. Good enough for now. I'll come back with more materials later, but the important thing is that we are starting to make more villagers. and we will be able to start selling things soon. So I did bring back a composter, which I'm gonna shove right here. Here we go. Make some babies. Woo! You can't hear him. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know. He's meowing away behind me. There we go. Got another villager. Great. So we've already got 3 new ones. So now what I think I'm going to do today is I wanted to start off with the melon and pumpkin farm, because that's a really good way to get emeralds once you get a decent sized one going. And it goes passively. So you can sell them for I think it's like 4 pumpkins or 4 melons for 1 emerald, which is pretty good. Obviously pumpkins are a lot better because if you mine melons, they break and sometimes you don't get enough to make a full melon back. But you can only sell so many pumpkins, so you kind of need to make both anyways, just as a means of making money. But I also need to start focusing on the wheat farm, because unfortunately we are slowly starting to run out of wheat from all the wheat we stole in the beginning of the game. So let me quickly just go through and replant all this. I'm not going to bone meal it, I'll just let it kind of do its thing, but I think for now we can just let it grow naturally, and I think it takes about 20 minutes for wheat to fully grow. So over the course of this stream, as long as I'm paying attention, we should be okay. But the good thing is that once we get the pumpkin farm going and a couple other farms going with redstone, we should be good. I'm also probably going to make the garbage today, because I feel like that's something that's been sort of long overdue. I do want to put the Eye of Enders in the ender chest too, because I don't want to lose those. Do that for now. And I'll feed the puppos. Always got to feed the puppos. The gas scared you? Yeah, they scared me too. Okay. So we need some supplies. Unfortunately, I have a lot of stone, but not a lot of cobblestone. But with cobblestone, it's a little bit easier to get. We have a little bit here. I actually do sort of need some stone. And there's some more cobblestone. It was kind of my hope that some of it was still kind of floating around here. But that's good. Did make a redstone chest. And we need quartz, which I think I threw in here. Good, good. Alright, and oh, we also need wood, and because we need to make pistons. So I might go on a little excursion for that, just to grab some wood quickly. And we also need pumpkins and melons, which I'm not immediately seeing. Figured I would have thrown them in the same chest, but apparently not. Because why would I plan ahead? I saw melons. Here they are. And I think that's pretty good for now. I do need iron. So that's good. I'll grab some of this. And I guess I have a little bit of wood here. Let's see what I can get away with this, actually. So let me toss this stuff back for a second. And obviously I'm gonna have to go get wood later, that's fine. But okay, so first things first, let's grab some pistons. Great. Observers, what are we missing? I just used all my cobblestone like an idiot. So let's work on that. but we can kind of kill two birds with one stone. If I go down far enough, then I can get diamond at the same time. So I'm just going to keep going down until I see deep slate. Right, so that's here. I think is where it starts. This is probably Y0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Probably about here is probably Y11. But in the interest of making this guaranteed to give us diamonds, maybe I'll go here. Fortune. That's good. Let me toss some of the random stuff in the chest for now. Pop this. We'll put poppers in there. Steak in there for now. Crafting table, furnace. There we go. Yeah, so this is probably Y9 if I had to guess. Y8 maybe. So we do have a slight chance of finding diamond, but like not as much as if we went lower. That's okay. It's not exactly why we're here. And so my plan right now is I'm gonna make this spawner out of stone brick to make it a little bit, I guess, fancier if you want to call it that. Did just find a small cave. There we go. Let's do this quickly. There we go. And just keep going. Do. And then once I get enough for some observers, then we basically already have everything we already need to make the pumpkin and melon farm. Other than, I don't think I have a stone cutter made yet, but that's easy, so I'm not super worried about it. I think it's just like 1 piece of iron and 3 stone, which like we have in our inventory, let alone at the base, so just keep going. Andesite's always good to grab. Granite's good to grab. Granite and brick I actually found recently is a pretty good combination to build with, so maybe later on I'll do something with that. I do also want to get terracotta at some point. Jeez, he came down here for cobblestone, all getting his andesite. And this is way faster than deep slate too. You, Mr. Zombie, can stay in your little cave. I'm not even looking for you. How are we at for cobblestone? That's decent. I'll get a little bit more. I want to try and make the farm as big as I can right off the bat, because then it's going to be automated, right? So the bigger it is, then I don't have to worry about it, and I can get more pumpkins and melons faster. And then we can kind of go from there. But I thought I had more cobblestone left in my chests, but after making all the pistons, I guess not. But that's okay. And looks like we broke into another cave. Kind of a quick little torch job. This will also help the spawner too if we're anywhere near it. Ooh. Hello. The reason I think I'm down below Y9 is iron spawns at Y16. And so if we have iron above me right here, that means I'm below Y16. And just based on where I was, I'm thinking I'm at like Y9 in that tunnel. But I'm trying not to use the F3 key, so I'll just use my ancient lore of Minecraft knowledge to hopefully decide if that's correct. Can't even English this morning. Just doing a quick little torch job here. I'll head back and just, you know, if I see some stuff. How much iron did I grab already? Yeah, I've already grabbed like over a stack of iron just from this little excursion, so. You know what? I'm kind of low on coal. Let me grab this. I know we have some at the surface, like by my house in the stone shores, but when you got it, Kwanzaa, you know? Yeah, that was a stack. That's fine. Okay. So now I'm gonna go make the observers and find a spot to put this thing. I think might do a little bit of terraforming a little bit. I don't really need to because I already kind of flattened it out a couple streams ago, but my hope is that I can find a kind of a big open area to put it. Part of me almost wants to put it in the village too, but I'm worried that it's far enough away that I won't get a oh, here it is. I won't get the chunks to load in, and then it won't run unless I'm in the village, and I want it to run all the time. So here, let's head back home. I also heard that Minecraft is getting rid of spawn chunks in Java version, which is kind of weird. I know Ender Pearls load chunks now, so it's kind of not a big deal, but that's something that's been in the game since like basically day one, as far as I'm aware. So the fact that they're getting rid of it is like kind of strange to me. I guess with all the new features, it's just taking up too much memory, which I get, but it's still kind of weird. All right, let's get observers. Beautiful. That we got that. Now I need my water bucket, which I have, and I need to make. Well, here, let's do this. Take some of that. Make a stone cutter. Go. And for anyone who doesn't know, the stone cutter, instead of using your stone and going over here and like, there's a brick recipe or not, but basically, you know, you can make slabs by doing this. Instead, you can come over here and you can get them for 1 instead of 3, and it's just like a better yield. But it also allows you to get other blocks like stone bricks. And these are used in the stronghold, wherever the end portal is. That's what that's made of, is stone brick. So I think it looks cool. A lot of people use it in builds. Goes well with andesite. So let me figure out a spot for this pumpkin farm. I want to leave this area behind the house kind of exposed a little bit because I do plan on expanding the house a little bit at some point. But what I'm thinking is possibly like back here, make it sort of like a wall. I know I put this arrow up last stream because that's where the end portal is, but I think that's a good spot to put it. Okay, so let me let's see here. I guess I can sticks from this, and I'm gonna make a shovel just because that'll make this all faster. Get my happy gas, and the wheat farm's already almost grown back, so that's great. So here, let me take all this down. And we'll get the melon farm going. I actually just learned recently how to make these for my short, so I've always made them just myself. Like, it's a pretty easy redstone contraption, I guess you'd call it. But the way I learned how to do it recently is just way more efficient, so we're gonna do it that way. Don't know if I have enough dirt to do what I want to do here, but that's okay. Dirt's everywhere, so I'm not super worried about it. Build this in. Oops. Okay, whatever. Let me take this down. It's recorded in the stream, so I'm not super worried about remembering where it is. Plus, I just know where it is. But tidy this up a little bit. Okay. That's pretty good. So, what I need to do is I'm going to leave a block back. And where's my... There we go. So go that way. Okay, so it's going to face, so this is where the farmland's going to be, so the water trench is going to be here, I think, for collecting all the melon. So let me get this ready. Just so I know where it's going to be. I haven't quite decided where I want to put the collection for it, but that's okay. Eventually I'll make it so it automatically sorts it all and goes to the house, but right now it just needs to collect in like a barrel or something. There we go. And let's throw some pistons down. So I'll build a basic one, and then just so you guys can see like what the deal is with it. And apparently I used all my redstone. So I'll do a basic one just to kind of show you how it works. And then I'll start expanding it. So actually I'm gonna need a couple more sticks to make a hoe. There we go. And I need to grab a bit more redstone, which I don't think, I threw some of it in here. That's okay. We're gonna need it anyways. So let me throw this down and I'll explain. And we already got a wheat back, that's great. Yeah, it's been about 20 minutes. Okay. So throw one here, throw one here. And this needs to be water. So for the sake of argument, I'll just do this quickly. Just to kind of show it. Where's my water? Water goes here. Okay. Not sure why it did that, but sure. Go out. Go. I will turn this into pumpkin seeds. So sec. Okay, so pumpkin seeds. So basically what happens is when this updates or grows, it'll spawn a pumpkin here or here. When it does that, the observer sees it, sends the power to this block. This block will power both these pieces of redstone, which will immediately break the pumpkin and it'll fall into this little water channel. And the cool thing about this design is you can keep stacking it. So I can go like this. Basically every other block I can throw an observer down. That. And then I can just repeat the pattern over and over again. And it'll do the exact same thing. So I'll just put a block behind all the observers. And I will grab redstone dust. And that's pretty much the entire farm. The cool thing though is that you can stack these on top of each other as well. So it doesn't just need to be horizontal like that, like you can make it even bigger. So, I guess I'll have it collect on this end. I think this is the better spot for it. My only issue now, which I'm sort of just realizing, is I'm gonna have to change this a little bit. Not in any major capacity, but I think we're gonna have to do it like this. Because if I try to stack this and make the water channel that delivers everything to the end, it's not gonna be pretty. So here, let me do this. It's kind of annoying, but that's okay. This. I'm sure there's a more elegant way to do this, but to me, this is just the fastest solution so that everyone doesn't get bored. And back up. Okay, and we'll quickly do that. So all the water blocks I just put in are behind each of these farmlands, so it should, yep, there we go, there's one. So it should waterlog them all. And then what I need to do now is adjust my mic because it is just not sitting right today. And I'm gonna grab my water. Start it at this end. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is where the drop happens, which is already there. It's great. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess we're gonna have to do another one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should not reach here. Great. Do I have my hoppers on me still? I do. That is perfect. So let me for now, I guess. Throw my hopper here. This is what I'm going to use to collect all my stuff when it spawns. Just hop down to the end. And the farm is basically already running. So when I fill all these in, there we go. And do I have chests on me? I guess not. I can make a chest. I have way too much stuff on me right now, so let me just throw this down and I clear out my inventory just a bit. There we go. Okay, so now let me throw up some torches. Nothing spawns and gets me. Perfect. And I'm gonna run over and wow, I'm starving myself and didn't even realize. And here I am always complaining about other streamers doing that. Okay. So we're pretty safe right now, honestly, so I might just work through the night. As much as that's probably not a good idea. Let me just give you guys a nightlight. I think you'll appreciate it. You know, when I found you shriveled up and dying in the nether, I'm sure you want to feel safe. But here, I will quickly do this. to reduce the amount of BS we have to deal with today. Could I make this jump? Probably not. Ooh, that was close. Let me just run through here. Torch her up. There we go. And I got some nice rain to chill out too. Awesome. Okay, so sorry, this is gonna be kind of loud for just a sec. But okay, fully grow all these. It'll start collecting pumpkin. Like that. And the idea is that it'll get pushed into the water channel, but I need to make some glass first to make this a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. But there we go, it knocked one off, and if I look in here, it should collect it all down here. Okay. That's good. And now what I want to do is I want to try and stack it. And I think this will still work. I don't know. I did this in my video on it. And there was a issue I had to fix. I'm trying to remember what it was. But I think it has to go on top. Like that. I think. Let me just do a little test run. Right, so I think what needs to happen is right, because it needs a block to sit on. So 1, 2, 3, and then I think the pistons go here and here. And then there's something like this. So I needed to put water here. I think is how it went. Yeah, I think it was like I don't know what sound that was. That was weird. Yeah, so then water can go there if I'm super careful and don't want to ruin all my redstone. I think is how this worked. And then so like that. Like that. And then this should still grow as far as I'm aware. I don't see why it wouldn't. Oh. Get out of here. This is a spot I didn't torch. Let me deal with this a little bit. The problem is the zombies can come 40 blocks away. So you're dead. Oh, we got this awesome sword now. I forgot about that. There we go. Okay. Bedtime. Gotcha. Can you imagine? I just got struck by lightning. That would suck. End the hardcore run right now. Let's, yeah, that was within 10 blocks. That was scary. Alright. I got to feed the puppos. Go. I do need to feed the cows too, technically, but I need to wait for the wheat to kind of grow a little bit before I start going back to doing that. But this should grow. I don't think there's any like restriction on that. That should be waterloggable, which it looks like it is. There is water behind it. Yep, there we go. And so I can... Looks like you need a lightning rod. I do need a lightning rod, you're right. There. And so I'll just repeat that pattern all the way across. There we go. It looks like I need to do every other block with stone. This. And then water goes on top of the other observer. And this. So this is actually going to be a lot easier this time, I think. Go. Do. Okay. Get a few more. And I still need to make a barrel for the end of it too, but that's okay. Eventually I'll make a way for it to end up in the house automatically, but until I move the, basically I need to wait until I do the, automatic sorting system later, but that will come, like, much later. Okay, so now let's throw down the piston. So there, 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 there. And basically, as long as I hear one of these go off, it should still be functional. Knock on wood. And then I also need to do the redstone still. So here, where's all my... Here. There. 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 And then I should just have to put a block here with redstone on. Dang. That should just work. So let's see if I'm right. Okay. Let me grab more redstone. No, I have it in my inventory. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. And then we just need to plant. Grab my seeds. Perfect. Grab my bone meal. And I think we actually do have a tiny bit of glass at the house, so maybe I can sort of get this fixed. But that's basically it. So as long as this goes off at least once, from one of the bottom ones, it should be good. I don't think there's like a height requirement for pumpkins and melons. I've only done pumpkins so far though. So let me go grab some glass. And we should be good to go. Uppos. Oh, there it is. Again, we don't have a lot, but I do have a bit of sand here that I can get going, except I don't have a furnace anymore. That's annoying. Really? I don't have just like a regular furnace? No, I did. Whatever. Oh, I think I left it at the village. That's right. Okay. Well, I think I have cobblestone. Here, I'll just do it here. I'll just use this. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that what I desire. Hook up the glass that we're gonna need. But for now, I put my furnace in the bundle. Ah, I see. Perfect, I just saw one of the bottom ones go off, so we are in business. And that should have collected down here, which it looks like it is. Great. So that is working. Just need to remember how many slabs for a barrel. I need 2. Let me just grab one of these. And double. Break this quickly. Barrel here. Grab the hopper, make sure it's into the barrel. And we should be good to go. Walk here to kind of make sure it all ends up there. And so the plan, let's give it a good test. Drop the 9 in. And it gets taken by the water. Hot by this, go over to the barrel, and there it is. So it works. Awesome. So let me just sort of block this off. The reason I'm putting the glass here is sometimes the piston will shove it and it'll miss the trench, especially on the higher up ones because it has more time to fall. And by doing this, it gives it a wall to bounce off of and fall into the trench. And then we are good to go. Let me make this look a little bit nicer by putting a wall. So I guess I'll 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the plan is to make this a little bit taller. I'm probably gonna double this, I think would be good. I already have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16. So maybe I should do the other 16 with L. Probably the right move. Oh, there we go. Look at that, just in the couple seconds we've been talking, we've already gotten 3 more pumpkins. So let work on getting the glass going for this, just so that we're not wasting any pumpkins. 3 more pieces of glass. And then we are in good shape. I'm probably gonna need more glass too, but that's okay. So there we go. And I will... I can honestly expand this a little bit more. Maybe I should. It'll look a little bit nicer if I do. Here, let me do this. We'll make it go to here. So we'll get a few more pumpkins out of it. I think it goes up. Go. And I need to go to this. 2, 4. So yeah, I'll fill all this in, and then we'll have a couple more little pods to go through. So, stuff again. Pumpkin seeds. Stone. That's all I needed. So, that is actually pretty good. I'll turn this around. Stone blocks. Grab my redstone. Go. And to dig underneath that because of the glitch thing. I mean, I shouldn't really call it a glitch, but yeah, so it's underneath all these. Go do that. Some water. Go. Throw this in quickly. My hoe back out. There we go. Bone meal. And then hopefully I have enough glass made now. Probably not, but 2, 3, 5, 5, 2, 5. Okay. And then we this all the way across now. And these are all sitting on top of stone blocks. I'm like teaching myself how to build it as I'm building it. There we go. Just as temporary blocks, I can put the observers down. I'll do this. There are these. Those are what need to be filled with water. Let's grab this quickly. Okay. So, just call me Quick Draw McGee with the water here. Oh, well, and that's what I didn't want to happen. But that could have been a lot worse. Fix that. And pickaxe. There we go. Oh, I see what's happening. Gotcha. Fix that then. And I'll fill this in. There. And so now, let me replace my torches so we don't get snuck up on by a creeper. because that would be awful. I'll check out our barrel. 16 pumpkins already. That's 4 emeralds, right? Just from standing here. And we'll do this. We'll throw up these blocks. And we'll throw some redstone down. And I don't know if... No, that should work. Okay. And then... I'm up here. And O going. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Go. Pumpkin seeds back out. Get my bone meal back out. There we go. I think we are good. And honestly, to make this look a lot nicer, I'm probably just gonna wall off the back. Oh. I think a zombie just turned into a drown somewhere. Strange. But okay. Yeah, I can definitely hear it. I'm wondering if there's like a partial underwater cave underneath this or something. But that's okay. Let's inspect our handiwork. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so that's going to produce a bunch of pumpkins for us. And the wheat farm is popping off. So let's check. We got 19 pumpkins already. We are in good shape. So let me... I think I just saw the zombie. Or I guess it's brown now. I thought I brought more stone, but apparently not. Yep, there we go. Alright, so now I just need to repeat the same thing, just twice on top. What I might do is make a separation layer just to kind of show it. Yep, there's the drowned right there. Just to show that the bottom is pumpkin and the top one is melon. So what I'll do is this. And pretty sure this won't break anything, right? No, it'll put it there though. Do it like this. I think so. I don't know, it's almost daytime though, so whatever. Do I have any more torches on me? I guess not. But yeah, I'll lay torches out underneath in front of that. Torches? No. Alright, I don't know how to make a build stream interesting, but I don't know if you guys want to hang out in the chat and talk, or it's kind of a weird necessary evil, I guess. There. And I just need to fill in the top. definitely out of stone now, but I think I have more at the house. But yeah, that's it. So the whole bottom half is pumpkin. I don't know how many it produces now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11 plants, but then it's probably 12 seeds, I think. That's pretty good. Or no, I guess it would still be 11 because how I built it. I built it by 1 off. So that's what, 22 pumpkins growing at once? So hopefully that works out. And puppies. And okay. So I need to grab some more stone. I am slowly running out of, but that's okay. Bricks. Oops. That was keyboard, my bad. Okay, and I'm gonna grab a bit more redstone because I have a feeling we're gonna need it. And I don't know if I have enough observers and pistons to do the rest, but we will see. But if I come over here, yeah, we're doing pretty good. 22 pumpkins. I'm just hoping, like, the thing I'm worried about is putting the torches there is, like, messing up the top row for some reason. But I don't think it would. But I could be wrong. Oops. Okay, now this row I think needs to be dirt. I'm gonna hold off on that one. Or, well, I guess if I'm doing like a clean layer, it doesn't really matter. And I just realized I'm gonna have to leave the row open where the channel is, which is this one, I think. Yeah. So I don't break anything. I'll aim straight down. Awesome. Wow, we're already almost an hour in. I didn't think we were that far along. But, oh, okay, perfect. The top one still works. I just saw it go off. Alright, so I think the plan right now is to... let's see here. We'll get the melon farm going. Right, so the melon farm will go here. And 1 layer on top. And then I'm probably gonna do a garbage can, but that'll take 2 seconds. Just a matter of where we're gonna put it. Because I can't really put it close to the house because it uses lava. Like, you can, but I'd have to, like, lava-proof it, which I just don't feel like doing right now. When I expand the house and add other rooms and stuff, then I'll probably do that, but that can be for another stream. Right now, I think what the plan should be is finish the melon farm, put a garbage can. I'm thinking, like, back here somewhere for now. And then I'm trying to think of any other redstone farms that would be kind of helpful right now. Probably sugarcane farm would come next. And then after that, I might start working towards item sorters. But I will cross that bridge once I get to it, I think. So, right now, we need to do this, I think is how it works. Right, because that's, yep, that looks right. And I'm gonna have enough pistons, that's great. Do I have enough observers? No. That's okay, though. Let me... this quickly. bamboo farm for sticks and you could use the crafter. That's true. Bamboo farm wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because that gives us sticks and it gives us fuel. And I can also make bamboo planks, which is really useful. So yeah, that's actually a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. I can use the auto crafter, which would be nice. Okay. I'm gonna have to take this down anyways, so let's get our cobble from here. Kind of kill two birds with one stone sort of thing. Trying to be as safe as I can with this file, because to be honest, I thought we were gonna die last file or last stream with the Enderman, but the fact that we made it away from that, I am a little more determined now to keep this file going. And in order to do that, I need to get the best gear possible so that nothing can kill me. So I think for right now, at the very least, I want to get the farms going. I want to get some villagers going. And that's actually true. I should look into how the village is doing right now. Let's go take a peek. Because if we're within close enough distance, there could be like 20 plus villagers just hanging out over here right now. Oh, geez. I beat Pokemon Scarlet last night. I did all the DLC stuff, so that was a lot of fun. My in-laws got me a gift card for my birthday, so I spent it on the DLC. And got some good Pokemon. Pretty hyped on that. Might do some shiny hunting later. I don't stream Pokemon. Yeah, no, there's definitely more villagers here now. That's awesome. Yeah, I want to hunt for a shiny Totodile later. Totodile's my favorite Pokemon, so especially in the anime, he's just like a hyped dancing guy. Just happy all the time and just listens to Ash and he just likes to dance and hang out. He's just a cool Pokemon. I like him. Giant for alligator. Just like big chompy boy. Okay, that's actually looking pretty good in the background there. I don't mind that. That didn't work at all, did it? We still got the chicken farm we gotta work on too. I haven't really made a plan for that yet, but we can do that a little bit later. Okay. So with this, I need to make 12, I think, at least. Well, that's way more than 12. So, okay. Pumpkin farm just popping off right now. And I can't put that down this way. It's kind of annoying that they're all directional, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so you guys all get a block on top. Because you're special like that. And then it needs to go like this, so Redstone has somewhere to sit. Right? Yes, that's correct. This. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but middle clicking any block lets you automatically select it. Really, really useful. I didn't know this until recently, and I've been playing this game for years, so thought I would drop some knowledge. But yeah, no, it's super, super useful. It's here, and then I need to put water inside each of these with a block. Here, I'm just gonna make a little temporary staircase, I think. Obviously this would be easier with more buckets, but I just don't want to waste the iron on it. So yeah, so we got the observer here, so it's going to be looking at this block. Go, already almost nighttime again. But yeah, no, it's definitely a good call with the bamboo farm. I forgot you can make planks out of bamboo now. That would be super helpful for my wood needs. Much as we need a sugarcane farm for the elytra, like that's going to be way more helpful. I'm going to head down here. I might be going to see a, it's sort of weird. It's a Critical Role live show in a theater, if that makes sense. So if you don't know, Critical Role is I am building Tubers 93. Right now I am building a melon and pumpkin farm. So I'll show you in just a sec when I'm done filling up this water, but what I was getting at is so there's this I don't even know what to call it. It's a Dungeons and Dragons group of voice actors, so guys who like do the voices for cartoons and stuff and animes specifically. They play Dungeons and Dragons and they stream it, and you know, they do like their cool anime voices. You know, if you're a fan of Naruto, like a lot of them are in Naruto. But what I was getting at is oh, that's supposed to be dirt. So they play D&D and they stream it. And so they did a live show of this in Australia recently, and there's another one that they did. But basically what's happening is it's being shown in movie theaters. And so not a lot of people are going, but we're going to go check it out tonight, me and my wife. Or my wife and I. And we're going to go watch it in the theater with other fans of the show. And it should be fun. It goes to pretty late, so I don't know if I'm gonna stay for the whole thing, but yeah, no, it should be neat. I don't know if they've ever done stuff like this before, like we just heard about this, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Do I have my torches on me still? I do. So this goes here. Here, and you can kind of see what's going on here. So the bottom half is all pumpkin and the top half is going to be all melon, and it basically all filters in and falls into this barrel here. Can you not? Yeah, so we have 37 pumpkins and that's all from this farm right here. So pretty excited about that. I don't really know what to expect, honestly. Like, I don't know if they've ever done this before, but it'll be fun. And just get to be a big nerd for the night. I'm excited. Okay. And so I need to get melon seeds. What am I forgetting? There we go, get some melon seeds, and I should have enough melon seeds to finish it. I don't see why not. But let's... There's a lot of drowns coming here. Plant some melon. Can I not do this one? I'm kind of afraid to check. Yeah, no, it's definitely waterlogged. Oh, there it goes. Melon, 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 melon. Not to be confused with melanin. That was a dumb joke. There we go. And I think I'm gonna need a little bit more bone meal than that, so let me run over to my ghast friends. Sup, homies? You guys are getting so tangled up here, I am not untying that. We also got our boy Gilmore over here. You know, Happy Gilmore. He can hang out. The weed is actually almost done. I almost said weed. So maybe time to harvest after I do this. And then I'll replant quickly and then we'll keep going. You, sir. Ow! Oh, you had homies backing you up. You, sir. Stay away. Mind your business. And let's... Sure. Just noticed that. Let's get some melons going. There we go. That one's already grown on its own. Oh, shoot. Melon overboard. There we go. That's another one that just automatically grew. And there we go. And I'm hoping that I have enough glass. Nope, not even close. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep quickly. And the wheat's gonna have to wait. It's not really my highest priority right now. But we need some sand to turn into glass. So... there we go. Yeah, nope, nothing. Double check here, but nope, don't think so. Alright. Do I have my shield on some? Yep. First slot. Professional streamer. I know there was a bit of sand over here, but I don't want to take that. Hi, dolphins. Thank you for the swimming power. That probably means that there's some sort of treasure around here, but... I also have no idea how accurate my view counter is right now because it keeps jumping between like 6 and 2. And I don't know what that's about, but... Okay, so there's got to be some sand somewhere. I know we're on a stone shore, which is kind of sucky, but... oh, we got some music. If you guys are viewing this stream, though, make sure you leave a like. It does help out the stream, helps me out, helps people see it. It's free for you to do. It takes literally half a second. You know, I hate asking people to do that. You know, I get it. It's annoying. But it really does help me. And gives me motivation to make more streams like this and more shorts and all kinds of fun stuff. You know, if the channel gets bigger, then I can start doing more things, reaching out to fans, etc. Obviously, my channel isn't very big yet, but it's bigger than a lot of other channels I've seen, so... well, let's steal all this sand. That's a bunch, but I don't think it's enough. How much are we at? Almost 2 stacks, maybe. There we go. Thanks for the like, guys. Again, I hate asking for it. It's really annoying, but... you know, I don't want to be that guy that's in your face doing advertisements like... you know, I use ad block. I'm not going to say I don't. Like, advertising is annoying, especially nowadays. But it really does help my channel if you like and subscribe and stuff like that. There we go. We'll get the glass going. And then, I don't know how I'm sitting for dirt. I got a little bit. With the dirt, I should be able to start the second layer at least. And then, hopefully by the time I'm done laying all this out, the glass will be done. So let me get along here. Fall to my death. No big deal. Oh, awesome. Another light. Thank you. Really appreciate it. You know, I think yesterday for the entire stream, I got 4 likes for the entire stream, so... Which was still more than usual. I'm not gonna say I'm not appreciative of it. I absolutely am. There. Let's go there. I think I just laid stone last time, except for in the spots where it needed to. I think it was like that or something. Right? Because water needs to go here. Because the observer is going to be on top of it. So then it was like that, I think. I'll fix it in a second if it's wrong, but... There we go. And then... Definitely need to fill all that with water. And then the observer faces it. So what I can do is put some temporary blocks to make that a little easier to set up. My masterful parkour skills. There we go. This. No. I'll actually fill it with water first. That's the smarter way to go about this. So... There. And we'll just fill all these in. And then we're basically done. I can already plant the melon. But I want it to look pretty. And then maybe we can do the garbage can and possibly a couple villager things, and then I'll probably call the stream there. I got some stuff I gotta do today. I gotta look for a grown-up job, which I've been doing, but the job market in Canada is not great for my profession right now, so... Unfortunately, just kind of how things are. Can't even speak English today. This is awful. Okay. It's a little disheartening not being able to find a job yet, but you know, I've been working on my mental health, working on my physical health, you know, trying to treat my wife well, so I think it'll work out in the end. I'm not usually an optimistic person, but the way things have been going lately, I'm starting to feel a little bit more optimistic, even though the world's kind of burning right now, as weird as that sounds. Okay. Couple more waters, and then that should be it. Kind of hopping up here. And I need one more, and then we can throw all the redstone on top. Okay. So let's put the observers in. And I think I have enough pistons. I should. Let me just break all the temporary blocks and then we can figure it out. There we go. And so I need one here, 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 and we have one left over. And then there we go. Melon seeds. And great, that one's already waterlogged. Okay. We'll do this. And then I need to put a couple more blocks down, throw the redstone on, and then just encase it all. I don't know if I should put a roof on it. It'll look nicer with the roof, but I just don't know if that'll affect anything. Okay. And then how many stone blocks do I have left? We're good. So each of these needs a block. And then that. So glad the redstone for this is like so easy. And redstone. Like that's basically it. It's like 6 blocks, not even. And then just about nighttime, but throw up some torches if I have enough left. I do. I'll go here, 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 every single one, or every other one, sorry. And that should be good. So that should be powered. And I can just fill in the rest of it. And hopefully I have enough stone left. I don't think I do though, but that's okay. Hopefully all that glass has been cooking. This little temporary staircase. And we have a working melon and pumpkin farm. So we already got 31 melons in there, which is great. But this is sort of what we're working with right now. Let me swap pickaxes. There we go. And we're gonna have to go at least to here. Just go across like this. Awesome. So, still need a few more pieces of glass to finish off the top layer, but we are basically done. Let me just quickly run to the house. I'll sleep. And our wheat field looks basically ready to harvest. It kind of did before, but now it like really does. Feed the puppos. And all right. Okay, so I'm just gonna check and see if I have any stone just kind of kicking around anywhere. There's a few pieces. That's actually probably enough. Eight. And that looks pretty good, I'm gonna be honest. I've never built one of these before, like, not in a single player file anyways. Here, let me do this just so I don't waste a bunch of stuff. And we can build this all in. Yep, that should be good. So the whole back of it is at least done. And I guess I could probably put a roof on it. I don't see why I couldn't. I'll do this just for now. Don't know if I have enough blocks. And I almost went through a full shovel, really? I didn't think I did. There. I'd say that looks pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but you know, a bit more glass and fill that in, and we are looking really good. And we already have almost a full stack of pumpkins. So I'll toss my melons in here, I'll toss my seeds in here. And that will just run passively in the background. So whenever we're low on emeralds and we need just a quick couple of emeralds, we can go in there and sell the pumpkins and stuff. And we'll be good to go. Looks great. Awesome. Glad you guys agree. Let me grab this. And it'll basically end up looking like this when it's done. Just like fill in the top of it, and then it's all enclosed, and I don't need to worry about it. I need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 2 plus 2, so 16 more glass. Plus I have one on me, so 15 more glass. And then I just need a bunch of stone. Which I apparently had more of in here. Here, I'll fill in this side first. There we go. Oops. Jump up here. Verify it's you. Need an extra layer of security to keep your account safe. What the heck? Is someone trying to hack into my stream while I'm streaming? What the heck? Did that seriously just happen? Wow, guys. Seriously? That's insane. Someone's been trying to hack into my accounts for like the past like 2 weeks. And I think it just happened while I was in the middle of streaming. That is unbelievable, guys. Come on. I'm not even a big YouTuber. That's insane. To verify my identity when I'm literally live on stream. Like, what the heck is that? Unreal. Like, seriously, like, you're gonna hack my stream while I'm live? Like, are you kidding right now? That is the dumbest thing I have heard in a while. I can't believe that actually just happened to me. They want me to change my password right now while I'm literally online and live doing a stream. And then want me to verify it's me. Why don't you check the other 100+ videos on my channel and see if the voice matches up? Like, are you kidding? That's unreal. Anyways, I can't even believe that just happened. I need a little bit more stone, but then this is done. So I'm gonna run to the house, make some stone, and then we'll do the wheat farm quickly, and then I'm going to make a garbage. And then depending on where the time is at, we can do some villager things. Why is my shift not working? Okay. But I think this looks pretty good. Especially for it being my first time building one of these, like full scale. There we go. EM78. How's it going, man? Or girl? I don't know your gender. I don't want to assume. I'm sorry. Gaming Grotto. What's up, bro? What's going on, man? Well, someone just tried to hack my stream, apparently, so that's what's going on. Like, while I'm in the middle of streaming, I'm getting asked to verify my identity when I'm online and streaming live. Like, that's insane to me. Like, who does that? I'm gonna empty all this stuff out, except for the bone meal. Keep that on me. Yo, check out my VODs. EM738. I mean, not on the stream, I'm not gonna do that, but maybe later. Okay. So I'm gonna quickly deal with the farm, but like this looks pretty good, right? We're getting lots of new things. I don't know what happened here exactly. Oh, I get it. This is kind of redundant right here. Well, not really, because it adds an extra thing. Whatever. It'll still work. I can go back and fix that later if it bothers me. But here we go. We got a second stack of pumpkins going. So here, I'll do that and that, and I'll put the seeds here. And then we can let that go in the background. So yeah. There we go. And hey guys, if you're enjoying the stream, or if you just showed up and want to show some support, make sure you leave a like. We had 4 likes yesterday on yesterday's stream, so if we can get up to 5 today, that'd be really awesome. It'd really help me out and promote it. It's free for you guys to like my video. Again, I know it's really annoying, but again, it helps the algorithm not be mad at me. So if you guys are willing to help me out, great. If not, not a huge deal. I'm not gonna get mad at you. Bro, your thumbnail very poor. Yeah, well, my thumbnails are made with Photoshop, and I don't know how to use Photoshop, so... Especially for streaming. No, I'm not gonna claim I'm some kind of artist. I'm actually colorblind, so doing anything artistic is kind of a stretch for me. But I also kind of like that the thumbnails look like really bad. Kind of like a funny aesthetic for me. It's like bad on purpose, even though I actually am trying to make it look okay. Wow, 5 likes. Okay, we're killing it. Jeez. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the heck out of that. We're already killing it from yesterday, and the stream's only been live for an hour and a half. Wow. Thank you. Okay. So, we're getting lots of wheat, which is good. I'm actually gonna go feed the cows quickly. And wow, it's almost nighttime again. Yeah, no, honestly, I'd be doing them in like MS Paint or something if I could. But, you know, I still need to learn how to make good thumbnails. I've made a few that I'm like kind of proud of, but like the one I made actually for the melon farm, I thought I did an okay job on. If you guys want to check out that video, but hello? Oh, I could swear I saw a zombie in there for a second. Here, we'll do this. Grab some food. Here, we'll toss this in here. All right, let's head to sleep, and then I'm going to make a garbage really quickly because we need it. My chests are already getting really unorganized because I just have a bunch of stuff I don't need. So we'll do that, and then we'll head to the village, I think. Garbage, I'll throw it here, I think. That works. So, here. I actually only need that, I think. Okay. And then we need to make a dispenser, which I need an old bow, some cobblestone, and redstone for that. So let me grab this. I also need some quartz, some regular stone, and sticks, I think. I need to make comparators and repeaters. Oh shoot, 6 likes, guys. We're popping off. I'm like dreaming Technoblade right now. I'm kidding. Are you male or female? I don't want you to assume my gender, actually. I think you can make a pretty good guess. Okay. Let me grab some stone and cobblestone really quickly. Should be good for stone. Cobblestone. Let's head here. And do I have an old bow just like kicking around? Has to be a non-enchanted one. That's the only problem. That works. Okay. Dispenser. We need a redstone, a bow. People don't realize, but you can use a bow that's about to break on a dispenser because dispensers don't have durability, so it doesn't really matter. So we can do that. I need to get some lava from the village. Technoblade never dies. Yeah, that's right. Maybe I'll do a bit of a tribute to Technoblade at some point. I still watch Technoblade's videos like all the time. There we go. We got a repeater, comparator, and that should be everything we need. So repeater, comparator, that. We need a hopper and a chest. I'll do that. Actually, I'll make 3 chests. Just so we can have a little bit more storage for the garbage. And then I think I had more hoppers somewhere. I might have used them all. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's see. Hopper. Get that. And you technically don't need the lava, you just need something that'll destroy the items, but lava is just kind of the easiest one. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm messing up. Don't escape. You guys need to stay in the hole. At least for now. Dang, I can't believe we're already at 6 likes, guys. That's like the most liked stream I've had in a while. So if you haven't liked yet, make sure you leave a like. We're setting a record right now. You know, it's free to you, helps me out. Just since you guys have added those 6 likes, we've already gotten a bunch of new viewers. Like I'm almost at 23 views for this stream today. And my one from yesterday, even after being up all night, is only at 25. So the fact that we're already at 23 and the stream's only been going for an hour and a half is pretty good. I thought there was lava in this village, but maybe it was the other one. Here, we're gonna take a quick trip to the Savannah village. I think it's just over this ridge over here. But we'll grab some lava. And I don't want to go to the Nether for it just because it's a little bit dangerous there. But we are killing it right now, you guys. Bunch of pumpkins right there. I'll leave those for now. Inventory space is kind of what I'm trying to deal with right now by making the garbage, so... let's just hopefully find a lava pool. It's definitely a lot easier at night because you can see the glow from the lava. And I think there was actually one closer to my house now that I'm thinking about it, but that's okay. Go a little bit further out. Hopefully I'll see one up here. And then we can run back to the house. Even if I had like a piece of cactus or something like that would work too. But that's okay. Dang, there's more pumpkins over here. It's a pumpkin palooza. Get that alliteration going with the PPs. Yeah, because I remember on the last stream we went this way and we found that other village that was like right by this one. I think that one had a lava pool like right in the village. Ooh, I'm your life. Let's see here. Here, lava pool, lava pool, lava pool. I remember we were like wandering around and then I saw the farmland and I was like, wait, what? And then I turned around and there was just like a village. Okay. A little disheartening because I could have swore it was right here. But I do see calcite again. Whatever. We'll find it eventually. Put all lava in your left. I don't know, I think you were the one who pranked me yesterday, so I don't know if I should trust you this time. Okay. I mean, there is this big pit here. Maybe there's some down here? No, not seeing any. Gonna run out this way. That's a heck of a hole. I think it's a glow squid down there. Yep, there's definitely a glow squid. That's the thing too, is like, I don't know if you're lying because I'm colorblind, right? So like the red lava and the green background, I probably didn't see it if there was. It's a lot easier if I just wait for the sun to go down and just like look for the glow and then run towards it. But that's okay. I just don't want to get too far away from home, because then when I get it, I'm gonna have to like fight my way back. But if I can find that village again, there was definitely lava at that village. There's all those sheep. Regardless, we're almost at nighttime, so it's not a big deal. Wish to me I have 1 sub today. Hey, awesome, man. Always good getting new subscribers. It's a good feeling. Just to know that like every time you make a video, that 1 extra person's gonna see it. Even if they don't click on it. Oh, there's some lava. Wasn't a lava pool, but I'll take it. Only need 1 little bit. There we go. And hey, we got the hot stuff achievement. That's right, I guess we haven't had lava yet. Alright, let's head back home. I'll sleep, I will make the garbage, and then I think I'm probably gonna end it after that. We'll see. Kinda have to go to the bathroom if I'm being perfectly honest. I have to go to the bathroom and then I have to do the dishes and do some job hunting. And oh yeah, there's some lava right there. Maybe you weren't lying. But, or maybe you were and then you just didn't realize that was there. Who knows? But point is, I have stuff to do later, so I'm gonna see how I feel once I get back to the house and then probably call it there. I do want to see how many villagers are asleep at the village though, because they've been breeding, so all those beds we set up in the last stream could be full of villagers right now. The good thing about that too is it'll also make more iron golems. So I'm hoping that the village just gets full of iron golems. And then they will be protected. And as a consequence of that, I will be protected. Here we go. I think this is my village. Yep, okay. Yeah, no, we're doing pretty well. These are all new villagers, so. And I think I see a few new iron golems as well. But that actually works out perfectly. So let's... I'm gonna probably sleep first, right? That's probably the smart thing to do. I'll sleep first, and then I'll go make that garbage. And then I'm probably gonna call it. Like, I want to say it's a short stream, but it's almost 2 hours, so. Okay. Feed the doggo, feed the doggo. And we will head to the designated spot. Okay, so I want to do that. Put the lava in. And I'll do... You know what? No, I'll make it deeper. Because I kind of want the chest to be on ground level. So if I put the chest here... Then what I need to do is I need to put the hopper here. And then dispenser shooting out. So lava can go here. Okay. And I'll just fill this in. Okay, and then I might have made this too far back, but whatever. It works. Okay. So So we need to put a comparator. So the comparator will read the signal. So if there's an item in here, it'll get a full signal. And then what needs to happen, okay. We need to go, actually, no, I think it's just repeater out like that, I think is how it works. So if I put in, there we go. Translate that. I am not doing that live on stream, my friend. That is just asking me to get canceled. But there, perfect. Now we have a garbage. So just to show you guys, if I put in coal and a couple other things, some sugar cane, you can kind of hear it in the background clicking, attempting one by one, and it's gone. So great, we have a garbage. And I'm just gonna dump my extra stuff in here for now. And we are good to go. Awesome. Here we go. We got the new awesome pumpkin and melon farm, which we are doing pretty well, actually. Let me just see how much we're sitting at right now. Okay. Now, obviously, all of this was not from the farm, but we have, what, almost 3 stacks of melon and almost a stack and a bit of pumpkins. So that'll make, like, I don't know, like 30 melons-ish. Just quick maths. I will go feed the cows just before we go, just so I don't forget. Nether wart I'm not too worried about anymore. We have lots of that. I don't think I'll ever go through that much unless I sell it. Unfortunately, the only way for me to sell it is to clerics. I'd have to go steal a brewing stand because I'm not going back to the Nether Fortress yet. But because like I can get a blaze rod from there and make it myself, or I can just steal it from a village. It's whatever. And okay, so that I think is gonna be the end of the stream. So let me, yeah. So we got the garbage right here. We got the new melon farm back there. And if you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure you leave a like. Even if it's the VOD, just leave a like on it. You know, it helps me out. We've already got more likes on this stream than we've gotten on any of my more recent streams, so I really appreciate that. But again, if you like the stream, you like the content, you have ideas for my content, leave comments, subscribe, like, all that stuff. I do read it. I will read it. Just let me know what you want and I will make it, because Minecraft is such a broad topic that I could do any kind of content. And, you know, I love doing the tutorial stuff, but, you know, if you guys want to see more pranks or you want to see more, you know, gameplay footage or mods or hacks or anything like that, like I do code a little bit, but not Minecraft coding, but I could probably learn it pretty quick. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying it, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next stream. So later.